Good evening, all. Audio, video clear. Can you please confirm? Just check. Clear. Please the chat also. We are live. So welcome to this free webinar. Okay. Yes, perfect. So first of all, welcome to this free webinar. So this is like this is one way. This is a demo video or demo lecture for our MatheMagic Plus program. What is MatheMagic Plus? I will explain in some time. And this is like an informative session for those people who feel math is difficult or challenging. It is a math transformation show. Your perspective related to maths, we are trying to change in the next 30 minutes. And all of you, can you please mention, are you a student or a parent? And if you are a student or parent, which class? If student, which class you are studying in? Parent means which class your kid is studying in. Can you please mention in the chat? And if any of my previous students are attending the session, please mention that also. Happy to see you again in the session. We'll wait for 30 seconds so that more people can join the live lecture itself. After the live lecture, this lecture will be available as recording also. But if more people are there in the live lecture, we can have more interaction. Maths, more interactive, more easier it will be to understand and to make it fun. So those of you are live, in the live chat, please mention which class you're studying in. Okay, some of you are competitive exam aspirants. Definitely competitive exam aspirants also. This session will be useful, but basically this is for students, school students and parents of school students to give an idea how math can be made fun. But math being made fun is very important in any competitive exam. So definitely it will be an informative session for anyone who want to change your perspective towards mathematics. Okay, so let's start. Those of you are live or watching this as recording, please mention the class that you are studying in or exam that you are preparing. Like to know more about all of you. Okay, 7th class students are there. Okay, let's start. All of you can comment in the meanwhile. So my session, this session and the course that we are running also is called MatheMagic. So those of you are new here, I want to explain what is MatheMagic. Before that, my name is Christy. I have written few books on general aptitude and Vedic maths, and I have trained more than 2 lakh students to take away their fear of maths, whether it is in competitive exam, whether it is in school level. I have tried my maximum to make math interesting, because for me maths is my favorite subject. So I want to make others also feel that math is so beautiful and very interesting to learn and very fun to learn. So more about me you can find here, and you can subscribe this YouTube channel if you want more such free videos. And in this channel you can already find many playlists, multiple playlists related to speed maths, MatheMagic, etc. You can go through it, and there is a short series or 1 minute video series through which in every 1 minute we are teaching one cool technique on maths that will be useful for not only school students, it will be for anyone who want to change your perspective towards maths. So if you have any queries to ask, you can contact me in this number 9496828824. Queries related to the upcoming course also you can clarify here. This is our upcoming course for the new students. Let me explain. MatheMagic Plus, which is a complete course for school students. So earlier it was from class 5 to 12, but we have now started for class 1 to 4 also. Level wise will be the complete course or the MatheMagic Plus course. Class 1 to 4 will be one level, class 5 to 7 is another level, class 8 to 12 is another level. So, and the classes will be happening, live classes will be happening weekends afternoon, say 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. that will be the range. I mean 1 hour sessions only, but 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. according to the level that you are in. Okay, so that is about MatheMagic Plus course. So now what is MatheMagic that we haven't discussed now? Yeah, as the name suggests, maths and magic together. Because I am teaching for last 11 years maths to different levels of students, and a majority of students say that math is not interesting. So I felt like how we can package maths as an interesting subject. For that, one of the interesting things I like is magic. So I try to make maths and magic together, or I try to present maths and magic together. So that's why the name MatheMagic. Magic means it won't be a typical magic that you see in real life. This is math tricks which makes you love maths more. So today I will demonstrate 2 very cool tricks which you can also show to your friends. So yeah, in the MatheMagic course we will be teaching about 20 math tricks and activities, and we will reveal the trick or reveal the secret of each of those 20 magic tricks, so that you can show it to your friends also, and that will make you like a superstar in school. Because when you show math tricks or when you show magic tricks, others will feel like you are a magician, or we call MatheMagician. So in this course, this is not only about magic tricks. We will be teaching Vedic maths, we will be teaching mental math, and today I will tell you about the importance of Vedic maths, mental maths, etc. Okay, so what is MatheMagic? Math and magic together. So to explain, I will just start with the story. Those of you attended my previous classes, you may have heard this story. So wait for 5 minutes. After that, we will be studying something that you haven't learned in the previous classes also. For the new students, to introduce you to the world of MatheMagic, I want to start with this story. So any guesses who these 2 people are? All of you are welcome to comment whether you're watching this session live or as recording. Please comment in the live chat or in the comment section. So who are these 2 people? Any guesses? Yes, Akbar and Birbal. Akbar and Birbal. So Akbar have a habit that Akbar used to ask questions in his court to all the court members, and whoever answers the question right, he will give rewards to them. So one day Akbar asked a question to everyone in the court, and the question was, what is the fastest thing in this universe? What is the fastest thing in this universe? So yeah, you can also comment what is the fastest thing in this universe. Some of you in your school already you have learned in physics, you are learning what is the fastest thing, na? But in this story, or you are going to get amazed that the answer you learned in physics, there is something more to it. I'm not saying that answer is wrong. Answer is perfectly correct in physics. But what is the fastest thing in this universe means that can be a material thing, that can be a non-material thing also. So different people started answering differently, different answers they gave. One person told horse because his horse is very fast. So he told horse is the fastest thing in this universe. Another person told rabbit, another person told lion, another person told tiger, another person told cheetah. And some of you may be thinking sound is the fastest thing in this universe. Yeah, one of the person told sound is the fastest thing in the universe. And finally, another person told light is the fastest thing in the universe. Yeah, in physics you are learning. Some of you are not in higher classes. This is a common session for all school level students. That's why if you are not aware of something, that is totally okay. These are just like icebreaker thing that we are starting. We are going to the math part in some time only. So as I told, this session is a common session for class 1 to class 12 students and their parents. But in our MatheMagic Plus course, it will be level wise only. We will be conducting the sessions. So different people, different answers, but Akbar thought like there may be something more or something more faster than all these answers. So Akbar finally asked Birbal, why are you not answering? What do you think is the fastest thing in this universe? So Birbal was thinking a lot about it, and Birbal finally told an answer. The answer told by Birbal, that is what is important. So what Birbal told us, mind is the fastest thing in this universe, isn't it? Mind Again, whether mind and brain are same, that is another question. When we say mind, brain or thoughts is what we are understanding. So mind is fastest because, for example, those who are watching this video or attending this live class, in your mind you can even travel to USA and come back in fraction of a second. In your mind, that means that is, you can even travel faster than the speed of light also. But mind is not a physical thing. That is why in physics we cannot say mind is the fastest thing in the universe. Thoughts are not like, we cannot see it as a physical thing. So anyway, mind is the fastest thing in this universe. This answer, the story actually is not ending there. Birbal actually shows how he proves. He proves how we can say mind is the fastest thing in this universe. But we are stopping the story here. The answer, mind is the fastest thing in this universe, that is important for us. Because if you use your mind more, math will be faster, and faster means it will be fun. Isn't it? When you are riding your bicycle faster, you feel it is fun. When you are riding it slower, you feel it boring. Same way, when you are doing it faster, definitely it won't be boring. So for that, you have to use your mind or your brain. But you may be thinking you are already using your mind. Without mind or without brain, you cannot solve questions in maths. Then what's the difference? Now you are using mind, but you are using pen and paper more. Again, this is something, those of you are here, if you have talked to your grandparents especially, maybe some of you, if you have talked to your parents also, you may have heard the same. They will say that they used to do mind calculations more. When they go to a shop, they can actually calculate in mind. They don't have to take a pen and paper. They don't have to take a calculator also. Or they didn't had phone at that time where calculator can be easily taken. So at that time, they were using mental calculation and they were much faster in it. And I always say maths is a life skill. To do maths as a life skill, definitely mental maths is very important. As we learned in the story now, mind is the fastest. So if you want to do math faster, you have to depend more on your mind or mental calculation or mental maths. So in our program, this is one major focus. How to bring back that culture of mental maths, that is what we try through our programs. That is one of the things we try through our programs. Because once you are able to do that, mind calculation means maths will be super fun. Speaking of mind calculation, we will discuss about something related to mind or mind related magic we will discuss about. Mind related magic, there is a term for it called mentalism. Some of you may have heard about it because mentalism is nowadays a very popular branch of magic. So mentalism, I will just show you an example how you can do maths or how you can do maths with magic through a mentalism trick which involves maths and logic. So all of you are ready? I am trying to control your mind and I am trying to make you move the way that I imagine in my mind. But all of you should respond in the chat. That's the only way I can understand whether you are participating in this. And those of you are watching this as a recording also, after this magic trick or after this mentalism trick, tell me whether you have got it or whether you understood it. So now you can see 5 people. Now actually in offline classes, we provide offline classes for schools and other organizations. There when we do this, we actually make 5 people stand and with them we do this. In an online session, instead of that, I'm using 5 letters. 5 letters. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. I want you to move from one letter to another, but this is the starting point. You have to start from here, letter A. Or imagine these are 5 chairs. That way you can imagine it better. You are now in chair A. You are now here in chair A. From chair A, you can make a movement. But remember, you can make only one movement. One movement means one position to the right or one position to the left. So, one movement means it will reach B. Now from B, if I ask you, you can move to either A or C only. You cannot move to D directly. Movement means to the neighboring chairs only you can move. That is called a movement. And from A, if you are starting, from chair A you are starting means you cannot move to the left because there is no chair there. So clearly, if you are starting from A, the first movement will be to B. There I cannot control your mind because already you can do only one way. But from B, believe me, I am going to control your mind using the help of magic and logic. Sorry, maths and logic. From B, whether you want to travel to A or C, let me see whether I can control all of your mind or all of your brain. Okay, listen very carefully. And after this, I will reveal the trick also, so don't worry. So you are now in chair A. This is a starting point. Chair B, chair C, chair D, chair E. There are total 5 chairs. So when I say move, you have to move. One to the left or one to the right. All of you listen very carefully. You are now here. So I am going to say now the instructions. Please follow carefully. So first time, move. Hope all of you have done that. When I say move, you know what to do. So you have moved once. Now wherever you are, move once more. Move once more. The second time you have moved. Move once more, please. Move once more. Third time you have moved. Move once more. Fourth time you have moved. Again, you have the liberty to move to the left or right, but only one position. Then one last time. Can you move one last time? So how many times I have told to move? Anyone counted? 5 times I have told. In case you have made a mistake in the counting, please correct it. 5 times you have moved from A. Your decision whether to move to left or right. If you want to change it also, now you can change. But make sure all of you have moved 5 times. Done, all of you? Now I am going to make a prediction. Listen carefully, I am going to make a prediction that now you are not in chair A or chair E. Please tell me whether I am right or not. After the 5 movements I told, you are not in chair A, not in chair E. You had the liberty to move to the left or right. But I am sure that now you have reached either on B or C or D chair. All of you clear? Am I right till here? Then let's proceed. Can you make one more movement? Wherever you are now, can you make one more movement? One more movement. And now I am trying to make one more prediction. You are not on chair B also. I am removing that chair B from the screen. You are not on chair B also. Am I right till here? Now one last movement. Move, please. This is the last movement I told. Move. Now I am making a final prediction by reading your mind which chair you are in. Are you in chair D? Please confirm in the chat or confirm in the comments and make sure you have not made a mistake. Otherwise, definitely you are in chair D. Okay, so this is a small demonstration using the help of maths and logic. How you can show a mind trick. It is not magic as such. It is a mind trick. Or I am not controlling your mind also. Don't worry about it. You are actually in total control of your mind and you are moving. But however you move, you will finally reach a D only. And for those people who want to show this as a trick to your friends, you can just take 5 letters or 5 people or 5 objects. Start from the leftmost object. Now, the math behind it, very briefly, I will tell you. Those of you are very small kids, some of these things will take some time to understand. As I told, today's session is a general session for everyone, class 1 to class 12 students, combined general session. The upcoming sessions in our course will be having level-wise lectures. Okay, so from A, I asked you to make 5 movements. Now, whatever you do, from A, if you make 5 movements, I will call this chair 1, chair 2, chair 3, chair 4, chair 5. From 1, if you add 5, you can only reach at an even number chair. Or in higher class, or those of you are already in 6th or 7th or 8th or 9th or 10th class, you already know an odd number plus an odd number will be an even number. But here you started with 1, so odd number plus 1 second. So first movement is to an even number. So we can say even plus odd, which will only be odd. So these two properties, odd plus odd is even and even plus odd is odd. These two properties are the reason by which we can say after 5 movements, a chair and each chair will not be occupied, whichever permutation combination you do. You will be either on B or D only. Then again, B or D means if you add 1 chair or move 1 chair from 2 or 4, you will reach this 3, because even number plus 1 is odd number, even number minus 1 is also odd number. That is again, even number plus odd number is odd number. That is a property we have used. That means that is how I eliminated B also. Now I am sure that you have reached C. Then one more step I told, just to make the trick more attractive. So you are now on the 3rd chair. 3rd chair plus 1 will be 4th chair only, because odd number plus odd number will be even number only. So the properties we have used to make this magic trick is nothing but odd plus odd is even plus odd is odd, and yeah, even plus even is even also indirectly. So this is the math aspect of it. So maths, if it is understood properly, it's a very magical subject. Can you please comment, all of you, did you understand this properly? How to show this magic trick and all in our course we will discuss in detail, but one more illustration I will do. After that I will show you a number trick itself, or number MatheMagic Vedic math trick we can say. So listen very carefully. I'm going to show you another mentalism trick or mind reading trick. So I want all of you to select a number from the screen. That's the first step. 5 steps are there. Listen carefully to all the 5 steps. Choose a number from the screen, please. There is a list of 280 numbers on the screen. So you can choose any of it. Don't tell me that number. I'm going to read your mind again using the help of maths. So you have chosen a number from the screen, hopefully. Then I want you to reverse that number. For example, if you were selecting 531, reversing it, you will get 135. 135. So whatever number you have taken, don't take 531, take some other number. Reverse it. Reverse the digits. That's the second step. Third step was subtract these two values. You have selected a number. Subtract the reverse of that number. That's a third step. A number and its reverse, subtract it. For example, if it was 531, reverse will be 135. Subtracting, you will get 396. Whatever number you take, accordingly this 396 will change to whatever number. So definitely, hope all of you understood till here after third step. So now whatever result you got here, that result you have to take and reverse it again. That result you have to take and reverse the digits of the number again, digits of that result again. For example, if I have got 396, I will reverse it to get 693. Whatever number you got after step 3, reverse it again. Final step is step 3 and step 4 value you have to add. That means after subtraction you got a number now. Then you reversed it. Then add these two values. That's a final step. That's a final step. Done? All of you make sure you have done the steps correctly. These are the 5 steps. Write down a 3-digit number. It have a property, but to make it simple for you, I have shown you a list of numbers. So you have selected a number from it, then reverse the digits of that number, then subtract these two values. That was the third step. Then that difference value, you have to reverse it again. Finally, you have to add up this value and this value. Make sure all of you haven't made a mistake in this subtraction or this addition. Okay, then I'm going to read your mind what result you have got now. So you have taken a random number from the screen. You haven't taken the number that I have asked you to select. You selected a random number and followed this process. Then now with the help of maths, I'm going to predict the number that you have got in the end. The number that you got now is a 4-digit number, I guess. It have 8 in it, it have 0 in it, it have 1 in it, it have 9 in it. The order of the numbers are different. It is 1089. Am I right? All of you who are watching me live or recorded, please comment if the number that I predicted is correct. Again, this prediction also is based on maths, and this is an algebra trick. This is an algebra trick that we have discussed, that we have done now. Previous trick was a number system trick. This was an algebra trick. Algebra, small students, in your higher classes, you are going to learn algebra in detail. It's a very important branch of mathematics. And algebra is a section that many people feel it is very difficult. Solving linear equations. Many people say it is very difficult, time consuming. In our course, we have a dedicated lecture on this linear equation solving for the high school and UP students. I mean 5th, 6th, 7th class and 8, 9, 10 students. We have a separate lecture on that. How to solve linear equations faster. And for smaller students, we will not be introducing algebra directly, but indirectly you will be understanding algebraic basics. I will suggest those of you are 1st standard to 4th standard, attending our course will be even more important, because if your foundations are right, when you go to higher classes, it will be very interesting or very easy. And those who are in 5th, 6th, 7th standard, we have to unlearn a lot of things. That is the process we will be following, unlearning and relearning. So that unlearning and relearning process, once you go through, it is a little tiresome initially. Unlearning what is already learned. And that is very important. Without unlearning, you cannot learn the proper way. So that unlearning thing we will be doing. So today we have discussed 2 magic or MatheMagic tricks. There are lots of other magic tricks. Birthday magic. I can predict your birthday with the help of maths. Or if you give me your birth date, I will tell you which day you were born. So these all are part of the magic tricks we will be learning. But this is not only about magic trick, let me clarify. Magic is just a medium or just a packaging to make math interesting. Math is already interesting, but to make you believe it, we need the help of magic and fun activities. Because when math is learned with activities and magic, I don't feel it will be ever boring again. So we welcome all of you to be part of this MatheMagic Plus program, and there's a special announcement. Those of you are watching this webinar live or recorded now, for a limited time, for today and tomorrow, you will be having 500 rupee discount on this course price. You can go to the course price. You can check the link in the description. Class level wise, I have provided the link in the description. So there you can find the link to join. When clicking on it, you will see the coupon code. Webinar will be the coupon code name. Those who attended this webinar, we will be providing 500 rupee discount on this course price. So the course price will come around 4,500 only. This will be a 25 lecture program every Saturday or Sunday. Most of the times it will be Saturday itself. But in case a Saturday class is not there, Sunday class will be there. So Saturday, Sunday, afternoon timing will be the class time, and level wise we will be having 3 batches, level 1 to 4, level 5 to 7, level 8 to 10, 8 to 12. And as I told, experience maths with magic tricks. 25 live sessions. Along with that, after every live session, practice worksheets or practice material of that particular chapter will be provided as online practice worksheets or PDFs. And we will be discussing a lot of Vedic matrix. Today I'm going to demonstrate a Vedic matrix, how it can make multiplication super easy. And as I told, mental maths, as we heard on the Akbar Birbal story, how mind calculation can help you to do maths better, we will be discussing in detail in each of the lectures. And by attending this course, your math anxiety will be taken away. So it will be like a fun activity you do. That is how we want to transform maths into. So, and this will be helpful for your school maths, not only school maths, your competitive exams also. Because many of you are aware, Olympiad exams, most of you already have started attending, or some of you are planning to attend in the future. In Olympiad exams or competitive exams, how fast you do maths is very important. How long you do or how much steps you written, that is not the important thing. How fast you do, because there will be 4 options. You just have to mark which is the correct answer. For that you have to do maths faster. For that you have to do mental calculation. You have to reduce the number of steps you are writing. Now, speaking of steps, some of you may be thinking, in school teacher have told to write the steps. Definitely there you have to write the steps. You cannot avoid the steps, because for that steps you will get marks. There 2 things I want to tell you. When you go to higher class, the number of steps you have to write for each calculation will reduce. Secondly, now when you have to write steps in school, there also, whether your steps are correct, whether your answer is correct, there you don't have to go through all the steps again, which will be very time consuming. Using the help of the speed matrix or Vedic matrix we learned, you can check your answers are correct or wrong faster, and that will improve your marks also for sure. And more than that, the way you think about math or way you perceive maths, we want to change that using interesting maths activities or math magic tricks. After that, when you see a difficult calculation, or when you have to write more steps in school also, you can do it faster, because you already started loving maths. Because I have heard, means I have trained, as I told, more than 2 lakh students for different speed math programs and competitive exam. They're all, many of the students were telling that in school our base of maths was poor, or there was one math teacher that after attending that class we felt that math is very difficult. Many such comments or many such opinions we hear. So whatever be your situation, yeah, I know that most of you have wonderful teachers for maths, but sometimes when you have to do maths faster, in school you will be taught one method, but with that method only you cannot do math faster, especially in competitive exams and in real life also. When you go to a shop, you cannot take a pen and paper and calculate. As I told, maths is a life skill, just like swimming, just like cycling, which can improve your standard of living or improve your way you see life. Maths is also such a life skill actually. Once you have that, you have higher freedom or higher confidence. Yeah, now you may not realize, but future when you get a job after all your schooling and college, you have to invest your money. Investing money also, you can make better decision if you know math well. You can understand whether this scheme is better or that scheme is better. Many people fail in doing that because they feel that, okay, I cannot calculate that math. When you go to a supermarket, you can choose the better offer. Even now you can do that. When you have 2 biscuits to choose from, the quality is the same, but the price they have listed in 2 different ways. One 45-gram packet, this is the price. Another 55-gram packet, this is the price. You know that both are the same quality biscuit or same biscuit itself. Which is a better offer? You can choose wisely without using calculator. I'm just telling a few instances where math will help you in real life. And once math helps you in real life, there is no turning back. Math will be one of the most beautiful things in your life. Then school maths will become very easy. Because I always say, when you learn something with difficulty, that will be boring for sure. When you learn something as fun thing, be very interesting and very easy to do. We have to transform maths into such a thing. That's why the session is called Math Transformation Show. In the limited 30 to 45 minutes, I'm just showing you how math is not that difficult or boring as you thought. Okay, now let's learn one Vedic matrix also. Many of you, okay, those of you are watching this session live or recorded, if you feel that the session is useful for you in any way, please hit the like button. That will help this video to reach to more people, because that is how the YouTube algorithm works. And personally, please share this video to maximum people, because this lecture is available as a recording also. Once a live lecture is completed, it will be uploaded as a recorded video also. Share the same link. Anyone who want to learn these things or want to change their perspective towards maths, this session will be very helpful for you. You can share among your network, you can share among your WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups, if you are part of any, because maths anxiety is actually real, not only for school students, for parents, for teachers also sometimes. For example, this multiplication looks very clumsy now. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Small kids, don't worry, now you don't have to multiply this big numbers. First standard, second standard, you are just introduced to addition, subtraction, but you are going to learn multiplication in the future. And high school students, you are encountering big numbers, but may not be this big. But even this big can be done in 5 seconds or 10 seconds. So I will just do a beat the buzzer. Those of you are watching me live or those of you are watching me recorded, just see. I will give you 10 seconds. Whether you can complete this in 10 seconds or not, just make a try. It's a 2-digit into 2-digit multiplication. Can you see whether you can do it? 10 seconds. 10 seconds are over. Then let's make a 4-digit into 4-digit multiplication. And you're multiplying with 9, 9, 9, 9. That's a huge number, right? 1111 was comparatively smaller, but 9999 is more difficult and clumsy, we can say. Then what about this? Can we do this? Yes, you can do it in 10 seconds if you know the right method. So learning the right method, unlearning and learning is very important. So due to lack of time, I will just directly go to the trick. So in Vedic math, there is a sutra. Sutra means formula. In Vedic math, there are 16 sutras. One of the sutra is called Nikhilam Navachascharam Dashada. Nikhilam Navachascharam Dashada means all from 9 last from 10. I'm not elaborating how this trick is directly applicable here due to lack of time. That we will do in detail in our full course. Each of the Vedic math tricks you will learn in depth. Not just like in YouTube or in many social media you will see just telling about the tricks, because lack of time is one thing. But we will not be just telling about the trick, we will be decoding the logic behind. Because without knowing the logic, if you are learning maths or by hearting something, in the long run that can confuse you. So that is why learning logic is very important. So due to lack of time, I will just take an example. 32 into 99. Now we are going to discuss how to multiply with 99 faster or repeated 9s faster. 32 into 99, normally you have to do a lot of multiplication. Yeah, I will give you 30 seconds, all of you, or 1 minute also I will give you. But complete this with whatever method you know. Multiply this please. Not with calculator, but with the multiplication technique that you know. Please do it. Complete it please. Okay. So it is time consuming, right? because you have to first multiply 9 into 2, 9 into 3, 9 into 2, 9 into 3. You have to write it here, then write it here, then you have to add all those steps. But you can do it much faster. Listen very carefully. To multiply any number with 99 or 9999, what you have to do is take the number, subtract 1 from that number. Subtract 1. Listen very carefully. 32 minus 1 is what? 31. Done. That is the left hand side of the answer. That's the first half of your answer. Second half is subtract from 9 each of these digits of the first half. 31 each digit subtract from 9. 9 minus 3 is what? 6. 9 minus 1 is what? 8. Done. 3168 will be the correct answer. If you did with your traditional method or you have did with your calculator, you would have got the same answer. Now, as I told in school, if you have to do with the steps, you can do that. But to check whether your answer is correct, you can use this very fast. 3168 will be the answer. So can you try the next question for me? 48 into 99, super fast. 48 into 99. What is 48 into 99? So to multiply a number with 99, subtract 1 from the number. 48 minus 1, 47. Now this 47 generates a second half. The first half generates a second half of the answer. Or the LHS generate the RHS. 9 minus 4, 5. 9 minus 7, 2. So 4752 is the correct answer. 4752. 9 minus 4, 9 minus 7. So 4752. What about 56 into 99? 56 into 99. Due to lack of time, I was just start explaining. 56 minus 1. Number minus 1 is first half, 55. Now subtract 9 minus 5, 9 minus 5. 9 minus 5 is what? 4. 9 minus 5 is what? 4. So 5544 is the correct answer. Practice. 61 into 99. 61 minus 1 is 60. Now take the 60. Don't take 61 now. 60 you take. Subtract from 9 each of the digits. All from 9. All from 9. Nikhilam Navajasharam. Then y last from 10 is mentioned in the Vedic multiplication. In the Vedic Math Sutra. That we will discuss in detail in another class. This is a simplified version of the Vedic Math trick. In Vedic Math, this multiplication is done little more tedious process. We have simplified it even further to make it even more easier to understand. So 9 minus 6, 3. 9 minus 0, 9. So 6039 is the correct answer. 6039 is the correct answer. 79 into 99. 79 minus 1, 78. Each of the digits subtract from 9. 9 minus 7, 2. 9 minus 8, 1. So 7821 is the correct answer. 93 into 99. 93 minus 1, 92. Each of the digits subtract from 9. 9 minus 9, 0. 9 minus 2, 7. So 9207 is the answer. This is not limited to 2-digit number. You can do it for 3-digit, 4-digit, 5-digit, 6-digit, any number of digits with that many number of 9s. For example, 248 into 999. 248 minus 1, 247. That's the left hand side of the answer. Each of the digits subtract from 9. 9 minus 2 is what? 7. 9 minus 4 is what? 5. 9 minus 7 is what? 2. So that's the answer. It's a 6-digit answer. But you could get it in 10 seconds if you learn this method well. Due to lack of time, I'm going a little faster. One more example. 493 into 999. 493 minus 1, 492. Each of the digits subtract from 9. 9 minus 4, 5. 9 minus 9, 0. 9 minus 2, 7. So 492507 is the correct answer. 492507. 761 into 999. 761 minus 1, 760. Each of the digits subtract from 9. 9 minus 7, 2. 9 minus 6, 3. 9 minus 0, 9. 760239 is the answer. 760239. 811 into 999. 811 minus 1, 810. That's the left hand side. 9 minus 8, 1. 9 minus 1, 8. 9 minus 0, 9. This can be extended to 4-digit, 5-digit, 6-digit, any number of digits. 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 3. 9 minus 1, 9 minus 2, 9 minus 3, 9 minus 3. 9 minus 1, 8, 9 minus 2, 7. So if you feel I'm going a little faster, you can pause the video and watch it again also. As that option is there, I'm going a little faster because this is a 45-minute session. Every lecture in limited time, maximum contents you should understand or learn. That's the idea of the course also. And in the course, we get more time. For the same topic, we will have multiple lectures also. In this session, we have a lack of time. So 9569 minus 1, 9568. This number minus 1, that is the left hand side of the answer. Now each of the digits subtract from 9. Each of the digits of this left hand side. 9 minus 9, 0. 9 minus 5, 4. 9 minus 6, 3. 9 minus 8, 1. That's the answer. Even this number, which I showed you in the beginning of the lecture, and told you that this can be done in 10 seconds, many of you thought it is an exaggeration, but it can be done. Yeah, your calculator also may say it cannot do this, because most of the calculator have a limit in the number of digits it can display. This is going to be an 18-digit answer, but most calculator can show 12-digit, 14-digit, some calculator 10-digit or even 8-digit also only. But your brain can process faster or more than a calculator also sometimes. Your brain is the best calculator. So use brain more than pen and paper. As much as possible, do mental maths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minus 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Only the last digit will differ now. Now this number you subtract from 9, 9 minus 1, 9 minus 2, 9 minus 3. Just like the previous examples. 9 minus 1 is what? 8. 9 minus 2 is what? 7. 9 minus 3 is what? 6. 9 minus 4 is what? 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 8 is 1. So if you have doubt, you can go back to the video and watch that part again. You'll get more clarity. So this can be done for any number of digits with multiple nines. Now we have discussed one of the cases only, when the number of digits are equal to the number of nines. If it is not equal to number of nines, what to do? Just one small tweaking you have to do on this method. That all we will discuss in detail in our MatheMagic course. So what I just discussed now is one of the lectures in our 5th to 7th and 8th to 12th batch only. 1 to 4, this is not what we learned. We will start first with number bonds and tables. Many other things are there in the class 1 to 4 syllabus. So for more information, contact us. This is the contact details. Contact us for more information. And this website is where you can enroll for the course, or check the description of the video. You can get the direct link to join. The course starts on July 5th. And if you are registering now or tomorrow, today or tomorrow, you will be getting 500 rupee off for the webinar attendees only. So use the coupon code webinar, or the coupon code will be visible there for the attendees of this lecture. The price will be reduced to 4,500, and you can scan this QR code also to directly access the links. So as I told, Vedic maths is one of the major component in this course. Not only Vedic maths, we believe that maths, there is all over the world, there are many systems of maths which makes math interesting and fun. We have integrated all those systems together. We have Japanese multiplication techniques. We have finger math techniques. We have Vedic math techniques. Different systems together into a single program. That's the idea of this course. But Vedic math is one of the beautiful systems of speed maths. So we will be discussing in depth many Vedic math techniques, and these are the sutras and sub-sutras of Vedic maths. Today we discussed about Nikhilam Navachashcharan Dashada and application of it. We haven't discussed about that in depth. That we will do in a separate lecture in our course. So that is the idea. Hope you all got an introduction to MatheMagic, or hope you all got an idea. Math is not that boring if you felt so. But I know many of you feel math is interesting. For them, it will become more interesting, more faster you can do. Because just being interesting or just math being interesting is not enough. Doing it faster is very important. That is also one major focus in the course. So we welcome all of you to be part of this course. As I told, if you have any queries, contact us at this number, and subscribe this YouTube channel for more updates. More updates regarding this course, more real videos also you can see here. So subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates. So already this is a channel with almost 41,000 followers or subscribers. So more of you all can join the platform. So this is a platform trying to make math more accessible to all, because I hear many people that I don't want to even look into the subject math. Even adults also say, I hate math, so anything maths I will run away from it. That should change. I always say to my students, When we like a music, when we like a movie, when we like a food, we'll try to recommend it to others now. Same thing is what I do to all of you. I love this subject. I want to make you all believe that, or make you all convinced that this is actually a beautiful subject. So that is what we will learn in our MatheMagic course. Welcome all of you, and if there is any doubts or any doubts in what we learned today also, you can mention it. And go through the other videos in the channel for more learning, and you can be part of our learning community. Check the description for other links and all. And if you felt the session is useful, do hit the like button, do comment on the video also. That will be very helpful. So that's it. And if you are a parent, or if you are a competitive exam preparing aspirant also, share this video to school students or parents of school students, or even your friends who want to learn speed maths or Vedic maths, and share it too. So that's it. Help me in this revolution we are trying to make math more interesting to everyone in the world. Yeah, there are efforts happening all over the world, but I have to do my part, because the subject, or the beautiful subject of maths, I don't want anyone to skip it or neglect it. So help me in that. So thank you all of you for attending this session. Hope this session was useful for all of you. If so, please share it to maximum people. Share this link to maximum people. This video will be available as a recorded video in this channel. So share it to all your friends, all your WhatsApp groups and Telegram groups, and your networks also. Or if you are a school teacher, we run programs for schools also. We are associated with many schools in Bangalore already, and some schools in UAE also for the online programs they run. So through schools also we run the programs as offline and online programs. So if any of you want to share it to your schools, school teachers or school management, that also you can do. And you can learn more about our MatheMagic program. MatheMagic Plus program is an online and offline program. Currently through our mobile app and website, we are giving the online version of it. And offline version, currently it is 4 schools only we conduct. As an offline sender, we will be coming up in the next few months, but that will be in Bangalore. So those of you are not in Bangalore, the option that you have is to be part of the online program. Starting from July 5th, we will be starting the new batch. So that's it. Thank you all of you. Take care all of you. Have a good night. See you all in the next video. We will be coming up with few more videos in this channel, and few videos are already there. Please go through that also. So stay tuned. Have a good night. Bye bye.